TikTok and the Chinese company that owns it, ByteDance, are suing the US government for a law that would ban TikTok in the US if it's not sold to a non-Chinese entity within the next year. So the law that could ban TikTok was passed less than 2 weeks ago. TikTok and the Chinese company that owns it, ByteDance, are suing the US government for a law that would ban TikTok in the US if it's not sold to a non-Chinese entity within the next year, to a company that isn't Chinese within 9 months. Now, this could be extended to 1 year if a sale is already in progress. TikTok is asking first to temporarily block the federal law from going into effect so that they could go through this lawsuit. But what they're arguing is that the lawsuit is unconstitutional and violates the First Amendment because it is restricting people's speech on TikTok. The primary concern lawmakers have with TikTok is national security. Since TikTok is used by a Chinese company, they worried that China could access sensitive data on Americans that is collected by TikTok. They also worry that China could influence TikTok users with propaganda by the videos that it shows to people in the US. The US government is arguing that this is not an outright ban of TikTok because they're just forcing a sale. But TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, has said that the Chinese government will not agree to a sale of TikTok's US operations. That would also be really complicated technologically and in every other way to separate the US TikTok from the TikTok in the rest of the world. So if TikTok wins, business and TikToking as usual will continue. If TikTok loses the lawsuit, they have said that they're not going to sell the US arm of the company, that TikTok would simply shut down in the US, and that would be it for Americans who want to access TikTok. So lawsuits take a long time, and this is a really complicated one. A lot of experts have also said that it could go as far as the Supreme Court. So even though there is the 9-month to 1 year deadline for TikTok to be sold, this lawsuit could possibly stretch that out much longer, even years.